Hi, my name is Kirk. I'm with Fontana Forni USA, and I want to introduce you to the Forno Toscano Marinara. There are many wood-fired ovens on the market today, many to choose from, and we want to answer the question, why Forno Toscano? Okay, the first thing I want to point out is our oven is made in Italy. I can't stress that enough. There are very few ovens that are made in Italy. This is 100% made in Italy by Fontana Forni, a company that has been making metal wood-fired ovens for over 40 years. So they have a lot of experience and they know how to build metal wood-fired ovens. One of the most important features of our oven is it's fully insulated. Our oven has 12 centimeters of a rock-based insulation that covers not only the dome, it's on the sides, the back, under the floor, and then stuffed in every nook and cranny. Most of the other ovens, if not all of them, you will find they have 2 centimeters of a blanket that covers the dome, and that's it. So what difference is that going to make? If your oven is fully insulated, and it has sufficient insulation, it will retain the heat longer and heat up quicker. This unit is electrogalvanized and powder coated. Others do not electrogalvanize, they simply powder coat. The rest of the unit is stainless steel. When you look inside of the unit, you'll see that our dome is all solid welds. It's not pieced together. It's not spot welded together, they're all solid welds. Why is that important? Because when you build a fire inside of there and you reach the temperatures that you need to cook pizza, it's extremely hot inside of the oven. If you don't have solid welds, you're going to get deformation of the dome and even some buckling of the dome. Another unique feature of our oven is inside the oven, on the side where you build the fire, it's reinforced with Corten steel. It's 5 millimeters thick. It is on the side of the oven, rolls across the dome, contouring the dome. That is the stress point of the oven. We have not had any problems with our ovens because we're using the thickest material available for this, but we also reinforce it with the Corten to make absolutely sure that the oven will last years and years with no problems. Another unique feature of our oven is that the smoke and the heat travel outside of the chimney without coming out of the mouth of the oven. In a traditional wood-fired oven, and I know I have 2 traditional brick ovens at our house, what happens is the heat comes out of the mouth and then up and out of the stack. The problem with that is when you close the door and shut it completely, you extinguish the flames. In our oven, you can close the door and the heat will still escape out of the oven. And you can regulate with the valve on the chimney. Why is that important? 1, it's going to allow for quicker heat up time, and 2, at lower temperatures, you don't have to keep the door open and you don't have any heat loss. So you're going to retain the heat much longer and you can control your temperatures better because you don't have that wide opening for heat loss. If you look at our oven to other ovens on the market that are the same size, this one has a cooking space of 32 inches by 32 inches. You'll note that they have wide doors. This one has a narrower door for a very specific reason. When you have the wider doors, you have a large area where heat can escape out of the oven. So it's going to be very difficult to keep the temperatures up when you're doing pizza. When you have a narrower door, obviously it's going to keep the heat inside of the oven. Plus we have the option where you can close the door and adjust the draw with the chimney. So you're going to be able to maintain the temperatures for a longer period of time, and you don't have to worry about the lowering of temperature when you keep that door open. Our stones come from Europe. They are certified to be safe to come in contact with food, so you don't have to worry about cooking on top of these stones. The Europeans have very stringent certification processes, and you can cook directly on the stone with no worry of it contaminating your food. Like all of Fontana's ovens, the Marinara, the Forno Toscano Marinara, is also portable. You have 2 handles that slide out, wheels on the back, and you can move it around like a wheelbarrow. So they're very handy to be able to move around. Ultimately, when you're looking for a pizza oven, the most important thing is how it performs. I can tell you, I have 2 brick ovens at my house. I have an interior and an exterior brick oven. I lived in Italy for 8 years. We had 2 brick ovens at our house in Italy, and this oven honestly performs as good as any wood-fired oven that I've used. The advantage is it heats up very quickly. It's very easy to use, and as long as you maintain the fire, you can cook in it all day long. This oven heats up in about 15 minutes. You'll have it up to temperature. I usually wait about 30 minutes because the stones are 3 centimeters thick, and I want the stones hot all the way through before I start cooking in it. And after 30 minutes, perfect pizzas come out of the oven. They're nice and crunchy on the bottom, cooked perfectly on the top. You can do thin crust pizza, you can do a thicker crust pizza, whether it's a northern Italian or southern Italian. You can get the perfect pizza in the Forno Toscano. Thank you for watching this introduction to the Forno Toscano Marinara. We are very happy to be able to carry this product in the U.S. We ship all over the country, and you can continue checking for videos. We cook a number of different items in the oven. We have some recipes online, and we'll have another short video where we show how to light the oven and how to cook in it. So keep your eyes peeled for the new videos.